Hey guys, this is a video in my scientific calculator tutorial series. In this video, I'm going to address why your Casio Scientific Calculator may be giving answers in scientific notation and how to fix it. The model I have here is a Casio Fx-300MS, but this should be applicable for similar model calculators. Without further ado, let's get to it. If you press the mode button, this display comes up. Press the mode button twice more until you get to this display, fix, sci, and norm. In an earlier video, I discussed the fix option. I'll link that video in the description below if you want to take a look at that. The fix option just locks in a specific number of decimal places, and all answers will display that many number of decimal places regardless of how big or small the answers are. In this video, however, we'll talk about the next two modes, sci and norm. So if we select sci or scientific notation using 2 on the number pad, so if we just press 2, this display comes up where we can choose 0 through 9 on the number pad. If we were to choose 0 on the number pad, then notice the maximum number of decimal places comes up in scientific notation. Regardless of how small our answer is, all these decimal places will show up. For instance, let's do 5 times 6 equals. Notice the answer is just 30, but we get all these extra decimal places that we don't really need. If we were to go back to mode and go to sci one more time, let's choose 1 this time. And this time you'll notice that there is no decimal place. There's nothing after the decimal place. It's only 1 digit before the decimal place. So if we're to go back to mode and select sci one more time, and this time let's choose 2, 1 more decimal place appears, and if you were to go to 3, 1 more would appear, and so on until you went to 9. Now let's go to mode again and select norm by pressing 3 on the number pad. This display appears where you can choose either norm 1 or norm 2. Let's choose norm 1 by pressing 1 on the number pad. In norm 1, the calculator will display the answer in scientific notation if the answer has more than 10 digits or if a quotient has more than 2 decimal places. Let's do 5.654 times 3.21 and press equals. Notice that this comes out in decimal form, but let's do 1 divided by 5,000. This quotient, however, comes out in scientific notation. That's just one of the things I noticed in these norm modes. If your quotient has more than 2 decimal places, it will be displayed in scientific notation, and all answers that have more than 10 digits are displayed in scientific notation. Now let's go back and choose norm 2. We'll just press 2 on the number pad. And this time what happens is if the quotient has more than 9 decimal places, it will display the answer in scientific notation. And if the answer has more than 10 digits, it will display the answer in scientific notation. Otherwise, all answers will be displayed in decimal form. For example, let's do 1 divided by 5 e to the 9. I did parentheses and then press equals. It's in scientific notation. You can choose which mode you want to leave it in. And one more quick thing I want to mention, if you want to get all the default settings back, press the shift button, go to mode, and press 3 on the number pad to reset all the modes, and press equals, this will come up, press equals one more time, and that's it. All your settings will be reset back to factory settings. I hope this video was helpful. Feel free to leave any comments if you have any questions or other comments. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Check out other videos on my channel, especially the Graphing and Scientific Calculator tutorial series. Follow my channel on Facebook, and until next time, take care guys.